welcome back to my reaction to The Sandman. Today I'm reacting to the season finale! Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how this episode ties everything up. Alright, things we have to tie up. Obviously, we have Rose and Jed having been cornered by the Corinthian, and I am less than ambiguous on my thoughts about the Corinthian. He is bad. Thrice a bad man. So there's that. I'm assuming Morpheus is going to, in some way, capture the Corinthian. Now, in the last episode, it was sort of declared that Morpheus has to kill Rose. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that there's going to be some other solution. Don't know what the solution would be, but I think there's going to be some other solution. And in the last episode, did we see Desire and I don't think we saw Desire and Despair in the last episode. But we've seen them and seen that, at least Desire, I don't know if Despair was involved, but Desire definitely made a plan to capture Morpheus. So, and they're the ones I think who got Roderick to do that. They might have been the ones who set Dream up with Nada. And they are hoping that that Rose will in some way ensnare Morpheus. So I don't know. Are they going to be involved in this episode or not? Or is this just going to be the Corinthian and then Desire and Despair might come in next season? Because although apparently there's not been word as to whether this gets picked up, I would bet money that it will, because it's really, really good. But I would bet money. That being really good doesn't always guarantee anything anyway. But okay, I want to watch. So let's get started.
Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, bitch. Let's be nerdy, let's be nerdy, bitch.
Intense. I know we've seen Intense before. Intense music playing. Lost Hearts. Oh, okay, that was the blood. That's Funland's blood.
Again.
Okay, so would the Corinthian be trying to keep them alive because of the same reason that people are saying that Morpheus has to kill her?
You think he's watching you so he can protect you? He's watching.
Well,
because
Morpheus can only watch when Matthew's watching.
Bringing the walls down between people's dreams. He'd be powerless, and I would be free.
Okay, so yeah, he's gonna try and be keeping Rose alive. I obviously I don't think things are going to work out. Obviously, the way that he's planning, but yes.
Good doctor.
15 minutes till our guest speaker's keynote address.
Oh, we're still going through with the serial killer convention.
Philip sits. He saw some grown-up things downstairs that he didn't understand.
Grown-up things. He saw a murder. She is very clean for someone who has just committed a murder.
And if you leave the hotel, Dreams Raven will find you. I'll tell you what.
I mean, Dream would find her anyway when she fell asleep,
This is
so
your room.
what is he thinking?
If not, I'll go away.
So, okay,
Lock the door when I leave.
we know Corinthian
You
has
never know.
teeth in his eyes. What was he about to... I thought he was going to show her his eyes. Like, we know Corinthian has teeth in his eyes. Does he have any special abilities?
Our guest of honor's
Or, like, is it
presence
just like he
tonight
takes off his glasses, freaks people
is
out, and then kills them?
At least to me, that dreams do come true.
Dreams come true.
He is a legend in his own lifetime. The Corinthian.
The logistics of this convention, I know this is not important, but the logistics. How are they confirming that everybody's who they say they are? Apparently the Corinthian, as they know, the Corinthian has been killing for 100 years. How would they know that this is him?
I don't usually speak it. And across the length and breadth of this fair
They
country,
look so inspired.
we are killing. We do not murder for profit.
He's just like saying it outright. There's no euphemisms in here. So is nobody listening?
Gladiators.
Like, is he gonna...
Conquerors.
That was...
We are explorers. We are swashbucklers.
I don't need to... I don't want to see...
soldiers of fortune.
That is human hide, you Finn. Oh, and there's Morpheus.
Kings of the night.
Just grab him. Just grab him.
No,
So, can they all see him? Is this...
which was in so many ways what I had hoped. Over a century infecting others with your joy of death, but what have you given them?
They're still sitting there with their eyes closed. So they must not be... Because people would have opened their eyes if this was really...
Just something else for people to...
Because I won't go willingly.
I mean, you can't kill an... Does he think he can stab... Yeah, stab an Endless?
Against a dream.
Oh. He actually stabbed him. And he is wounded. What? How? Yeah.
She's taking your place at the center of the dreaming.
Oh. Why is...
She's bringing the walls down between the sleepers' minds.
So they're all
They're
asleep
all
and she's in
dreaming
their
the same
head?
Dream. Dream that I inspired.
So yeah, everybody's falling asleep.
There's nothing you can do.
Failed in my duty, an entire universe was lost.
So is that
Kill
Nada?
you if you kill him first.
Killing me.
Oh.
If I'm as powerful as you say I am, then I will find my own
Yeah,
way.
it's going to be
In the
butthurt.
meantime, the
Not
walls
everybody
go back
making choices for you. She's going to make her own choices. There you go. His hand is healing now. Oh,
If you
and
think I'm going back to the dreaming with you,
You're not going
your
back.
teeth eyes.
you don't care about humanity. You only care about
Oh,
yourself.
your teeth eyes are so
your
creepy.
realm, and your wound. Or you might actually feel something.
Well, he feels things. He's learning to.
I am not the problem.
Oh, your eyes.
Yours.
But you still need to
I had so much hope.
suck him up. Suck him up.
So I must uncreate
Yeah,
you now.
yeah. Unmake him. Unmake him. Oh, those teeth. I don't like your eyes. And there he
I am
goes.
only sorry.
Did he still have a skull? Okay, it's weird because like when he unmade Gregory, the sand went back into him. This time the sand just fell to the ground. Does he just not
Next
absorb?
time I make you, you will not be.
Oh, he's waking
Call
him up.
yourselves collectors.
What will he do to them?
Exactly how craven and selfish and monstrous you are,
Okay,
that you shall
Hello, 911.
you can turn yourself in.
I'm calling to confess to a crime.
and you shall
It is a
carry
good punishment.
that pain.
There's Matthew.
The threat tonight when she
There's the
sleeps, I will
shoes.
find her.
Alright, so the Corinthian's gone. All those serial killers out there feeling guilty.
Can I ask a question? She never stopped trying to get you back.
So when did his dad die?
Just
Like, when his dad died, so I know this, I keep harping on this, but when his dad died, someone should have tried to find his mom. He knew his mom was still alive. Like, the fact that he ended up in foster care is still baffling to
and
me.
my best friend Lyda, who lives upstairs. She's calling you.
Sorry, somebody told me in the comments that Lyda is supposed to be Wonder Woman's daughter, and I had been thinking that she was reminding me of Gal Gadot, but I... like, she even has that sort of... that accent that reminds me of Gal Gadot's accent. It's like, it's just a trace of an accent, but it's there. Anyway.
So are we. I promise.
Alright, she's gonna have her dream baby. Yeah, Gilbert is not gonna be there, so will she wonder about Gilbert, or
She's fine, but we are not in taxidermy. If you'd like to see.
Hey.
arachnid taxidermy? I do not want to see.
Still only 3.
She looks really nice.
Oh, we're getting some jealousy
Where's
here.
Gilbert.
He left a note.
It is. You don't have to tell us. Who is he?
So
Too late to
curious.
call anyone right now.
Rose, the one thing I do not need more of in my
Sleeping
life.
for a century.
Did you find Jed? Would I've had a family? And what must that be like?
Hey, you get to go to London and live in London. I'm assuming they're in London. That's a dream. God, I would love to live in London.
It has a reassuring moral homily concerning God and difficult times, and a variable number of footprints in the sand. She told it to me once and cheered me up.
A variable number of footprints in the sand. Oh, that was fantastic.
I'm just afraid that
Led is the only one who would believe her.
tonight,
When you go to sleep tonight, you have to find him and end this. It's up to you, Rose.
Like, it's just this undefinable accent.
You're the vortex.
You so he can protect you? The minute you fall asleep and start bringing...
I don't know. Don't show me that again. I didn't want to see that the first time.
To destroy him.
Alright, Rose, find a solution.
Wherever we go.
This is the story he told. It was a dark and stormy night.
Oh, there go the walls.
Mate, tell me a story. And this is the story he told. It was a dark and stormy night. And
Is this a sentence that she's having a relationship with?
it's me, Rose.
Hall in the heart of Lincolnshire. The little
And there's,
boy
yep,
who
there's
jumped up
Barbie's
as
dream
the had stopped.
with like that Dr. Seuss looking monster. It really does look like a Dr. Seuss monster, like.
The cuckoo?
Her dreams are my favorite. Like, I want to be in her dreams. Oh no. Ken, are you dreaming of another woman? We must away. Oh, everyone's watching. It's a dream. The vortex. Oh. There go Ken and Barbie. Are they dead? So did they die? Or did... Are they dying when they go into the vortex? Or is it... Are they... Huh. No! Jed! Please no, they don't... God, I hope they didn't die.
Great deal of damage.
I
Nothing
hope
I
that...
cannot repair, at least at this stage.
Okay, okay.
To my friends.
They're asleep in their bed, but they're not safe. No one is.
Okay.
Not until the vortex is dead.
You severed, like, the vortex from her? I like that trend. Like, it's like she's in the dollhouse. She lived or dreamed a fantasy for so long. Oh, she's in the dreaming. She's gonna meet up with Lucien.
We have every book ever written, as well as those yet unwritten.
Oh my god, this is literally my fantasy of heaven.
Had things turned out differently.
Gilbert? What are you doing here?
This is Fiddler's
Okay,
Green.
so Gilbert's come to intervene.
You? Your dream?
A life which I humbly offer in exchange for yours.
Oh, see, he's such a sweetheart.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why do we even exist?
Natural phenomenon?
Honestly?
I have a theory. It should always be more vivid to us than any marvels of
humans
power.
and the endless, they are sort of
I cannot
symbiotic.
find it in my heart to punish you for leaving Fiddler's Green.
Ah, my dear. Fiddler's Green is not a who, it is
Yeah, it's
where.
a place. Fiddler's Green.
I was not a person, I was a place. Rest beneath my trees.
I really enjoy you.
Farewell.
Namashta. Sorry, I keep dropping Wheel of Time references all over the damn place. I mean, it's not exactly Namashta, but... I mean, this really does look like the Green Man's domain.
Whatever it takes to save my brother and my friends.
Oh, she's willing to sacrifice herself. Okay, okay.
My lord, stop!
Oh.
Unity?
I was meant to be the vortex of this age. But
She...
because you were imprisoned,
the
and locked
vortex...
out of the dreaming, that you're not very bright, are you? Come here,
Well
Rose.
done, well done, Unity.
I want you to
That
reach
makes
down
sense.
inside
I
yourself
understand
and
the
give me
logic of that,
whatever it is
actually.
that
Or it
makes
feels like it makes sense.
It's possible.
Mm-hmm. So what, Unity's going to die? Will Unity like get to live out a life in the dreaming? I hope so. She missed out on so much. The ruby vortex heart. Wait, so if she's pulled out the thing that's the vortex, can't you just destroy the vortex? You don't have to destroy the person?
I would never have met my golden-eyed man. And we would never have had our
Never met
beautiful
Perrin?
baby girl, and
Sorry,
he would
it's
not
just
have been
obviously
born.
Perrin.
Wait, the father of your child had golden eyes.
I've never seen anything like them.
Oh, I didn't notice Desire had...
Goodbye, Rose, darling.
Have we seen Desire's
Mr.
eyes?
Holdaway will see to it that you and...
Wow, okay.
Your brother are children of the Endless.
Yeah. Jed's never gonna get to meet his great-grandmother. There's a lot of death in this family. Okay, so they are literal descendants of the Endless. Oh, there's the baby.
He's really strong. He won't let go of my finger.
And that baby is also a descendant of an Endless. Or a descendant of a dream or somehow.
We already.
There's only one Hector for me.
So what's his name?
This baby deserves his own name.
Only ever use your name when you're in trouble.
Quoting the Corinthian? No, give him a name.
It's one at a time.
What? Oh, come on.
Still mad at him because of what he did in his dream.
It was just a dream.
Can't be mad at people for what they do in their dreams.
How are they
or even in
doing?
your dreams.
The hospital is releasing them.
What if I sell the house? Move back?
Oh.
We'll buy the house.
I think the house would suit them. So you're gonna go see Desire?
Of course. You know you're always welcome in my chambers.
Desire is fire. Like, that is an outfit. My.
Lovely to see you.
Also, this place is...
Can I
like,
get
it's
you?
just dripping. I want to talk like this.
I desire nothing.
Was I really that obvious?
No.
Okay.
You covered
So-
your tracks remarkably well.
Desire knew what would happen. But also,
What did you
okay,
truly intend?
the
But I
thing
should
didn't
still
happen to
find out.
Unity.
It almost worked.
What is it that...
My sibling. Because they know deep in their hearts that we exist.
It is a
We do not
clap if you
manipulate
believe in
them.
fairies sort of
If
situation.
anything, they manipulate us. Delirium would do well to remember that.
So is Delirium the prodigal?
Mess with me or mine again, and I shall forget your family.
So Dream knows that Desire did this with the vortex on
Remember
purpose.
that next time you're inspired to interfere in my affairs.
But I don't think Dream knows that...
I really got under your skin this time, didn't I?
Don't think Dream knows that Desire set up the whole thing with Roderick Burgess. So what is this place? It's more dreams and nightmares?
To disturb you when you're working, but...
Oh yeah, he's making dreams here.
No.
She is a daughter of the Endless with quite a story to tell.
Okay, so
Rosie.
Rose Walker will be a
Sandman.
writer.
It's really good.
I am finishing a dream.
I'll leave you to it then.
It's
Who's
gonna be
that?
a hopeful dream. I like the idea of you making hopeful dreams.
Do you not wish to say hello?
Is it Galt? It is Galt. Oh, Galt doesn't have to be a nightmare.
You look...
You. But now I'm listening. More.
Okay? We have
Frightened.
growth. And I like it. Allowing people to have self-determination and choice. Oh, that's beautiful.
Nightmares. Would you mind taking care of things
Ooh,
while I
delegating.
work?
Well done with the delegation. Oh, so what is this place? I thought the episode was actually ending. Who is this?
Your Majesty?
Oh, we're back in hell. Oh, that's the M demon.
Shall I ring for your attention?
I forget.
Battle schedule.
Then I will be brief, Your Majesty.
So who's Lord Azazel?
It.
I recognize his voice.
The waking world.
I would ask you do more than think. The generals demand action.
I'm trying to determine the hierarchy of hell.
Something that will make God absolutely
Okay.
livid.
That was God with a capital G.
Morpheus to his knees.
So there is a God, and then there's the Endless, of which Lucifer is one, right? Is Lucifer an Endless? Or are the Endless just the siblings? Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, that ended with a bang. And it ended, that was like a post-credit sequence to, a Marvel movie. Wrong universe, this is DC. But it was that feeling that I get when I watch a lot of those where I'm just like, oh, I bet you this is really cool, and I wish I knew the backstories. That felt... There's all sorts of world building that was happening there. So, the fact that that Lucifer said God, not a god, or something, means that we are in some sort of monotheistic universe with God, and then these beings underneath. I'm very curious about this. I'm very curious about the character of Lucifer, actually, because from what I understand, the television show Lucifer, which I haven't seen, is also this character. I know that they're separate. I know it's not the same, this is its own thing. But the fact that there's a whole character and a show based on Lucifer can't just be evil, right? I think in the show, Lucifer's a man. So the Lucifer character for the DC Comics has to be sympathetic or something. You can't just follow a character that is pure evil and you hate them and they have no redeeming qualities, because that's just not... You can follow an anti-hero, but you have to... I don't know, there has to be some sort of entrance point. I feel like. I don't know, I couldn't watch a story with a character that I can't even... I have to something to grab, so I'm very curious about the character of Lucifer. I did not expect to be back in hell at the end of that episode. That has me very much wanting to see a follow-up season. And that actually is a question that I have, because I'm trying to determine whether or not I'm going to read the books, or by which I mean listen to the audiobooks. I don't do all the graphic novels. I said this in my very first Sandman reaction. I have a lot of trouble reading them, but I know that there's an audiobook series, and I've heard that it's amazing. And I'm wondering if I'm wanting to put the question out to a vote, but it also is going to matter, my willpower, if I can wait. Yeah. If I'm going to listen to the audiobooks or not before the next season comes out. Because again, I am going to bet money that there's going to be a next season. This show is too good. And from what I can see, is too popular. But okay, that end scene has me very curious about the next season. The Desire, we've just barely touched on that storyline, and I'm quite curious, because I don't think Dream realizes the extent of Desire's betrayal. Dream seems to think that Desire just took advantage of something that happened, whereas from what I can glean from what the show is telling me, Desire set that whole situation in motion. So, yeah, that's gonna hurt, Dream. Wow. I said it throughout this. I didn't think that Rose was going to die. I thought that she would figure it out. I thought maybe there would be something there where it was this thing that I keep saying, about choice and stuff, that it was going to be something about her taking control. I don't know. I can't quite articulate it, but it would be not so much about this is who you are and your destiny. It ended up being Unity taking control and making the choice. But the choice still was, you have to die. That fate was not removed. And okay, I'm not dissatisfied with that. I don't know, I thought there was going to be something more about self-determination or something in that. But yeah. Okay, so feel a little sad. Although Unity lived for a very long time, although she didn't... I hope she gets to live out a life in the dreaming. She already lived out a life in the dreaming. But, she lost so much. She lost so much. So there's that. I'm glad the Corinthian's gone, and the punishment to the serial killers, that felt appropriate. It reminded me of this line from some book I'm gonna pull from like a deep cut. Lucy Maud Montgomery, the writer of Anne of Green Gables. I'm sure everybody's heard of Anne of Green Gables. The final book in the Anne of Green Gables series is Rilla of Ingleside. It's the first book I ever remember crying while reading. And if you've read it, it's when a letter comes back to Rilla to Una, I believe, or Una, I don't know how you pronounce the character's name, from Walter while he is overseas in World War I. But that is not the book. What this reminded me of, there's a line in that book about a little boy praying for the Kaiser. This is, the book is taking place during World War I, and so it's taking place in Canada, and the Kaiser is the Kaiser of Germany. It's, he's the ultimate evil. He's not as evil as the Fuhrer turned out to be, but in the time of the books, he is the ultimate evil. And I remember this little boy in the books, they asked him what he was praying for the Fuhrer, and he said, I pray that God would make him good. And they're like, oh, because that will stop the war. And he's like, no, that would be the ultimate punishment, is to make him good so that he can see the harm that he's caused and actually receive it. Now, obviously, this is it's a book and it's fiction and whatnot, but that always kind of stuck with me. It's this little line in the book. I don't even think it's meant to be all that profound, but when that happened in the show, I was like, that's like, I forget the boy's name, but that's exactly what that is. It's just, make them, they're not necessarily good, but give them a conscience so they can understand the evils of what they've done. And that's a deep cut from a book that almost nobody's read. I don't think very many people have read Rilla of Ingleside. But I used to be obsessed with those books. I was very pleased to see the growth in Dream at the end. Dream, allowing Galt back from her punishment and allowing her to be a dream, to be what she wanted to, he didn't he made her into a dream instead of a nightmare. But it was I don't know. I liked that. I liked that we got to see that growth. It did feel a bit sudden, but not, I don't know. I liked it. I was happy with it. And I want to see more. I want more. This is a good show. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. This whole season. I do plan to rewatch it without recording myself and having to talk through it. I'm sure I'm going to pick up more stuff when I watch it without having to do that. But yeah, I want a season 2 and I want it now, and I want to listen to the audiobooks, but also I enjoy going in not knowing anything. Like, it's kind of fun not having any idea what's going to happen. So yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts on this season. If you are a fan of the graphic novels, how did it match up? How did it hold up? Did you find the adaptation to be good? From what I've seen, most of the people in the comments who have read the adaptation say that this is a very, very good adaptation, and in some cases even improved upon the original, which, I mean, I guess, especially because Neil Gaiman's involved, I would imagine that would be the case, because everything can be improved, right? So if you have time to think about the story, you can make things land harder or something. I don't know. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like my content and you want to support me, I do have a Patreon, and that is linked in the description below. Thank you, as always, to my patrons for your support. This whole channel is entirely possible because of you. So thank you so very much. And with that, I am going to end this here. So please like, subscribe, and I'll see you around. Bye!